my Scorpios and my Sagittarius. So you may watch this video fully out, or you may just watch your timestamp. Whatever the case may be, I will leave that up to you. But thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for subscribing. So I am going to get into Libras. So Libra, I am just writing down your timestamp. I will go ahead and get into your reading. Your pre-shuffle had the Death card and the Queen of Swords, letting me know that you are rebirthing yourself into this new energy. You're allowing new ideas to take place and to take hold. And like I said, you're just not, it's like the metamorphosis of you. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. So we have, let's see your situation right now, Libra. Let's get into your situation. So your situation now that you're going through takes a lot of courage. You've been focused on yourself, maybe being very independent, not focused on any partnerships or anything right now. You've just been very, you have a very can-do attitude about where you are and what your life is consisting of. So that energy is just very, like I said, it's a zest for life, an anticipation of things. Let's see the action. What's the action here that you're taking? Again, we have courage and strength here. So these are the two energies of, a lot of firepower. Just letting you know, a lot of courage. It takes a lot of strength and passion to, continue through whatever situations you have been through. And you're a person who have a lot of influence on people and circumstances around you. So you definitely have a very focused energy, and people like that and follow you based on, just being confident. Even if you don't know exactly what you're doing, people tend to follow you anyway. So that is there. Let's also look at your outcome from, going through this situation here. What is the outcome? So you are getting this energy of a rebirth, an awakening. The number 8 and 2 comes to 10, which is letting you know, you're starting off something new at a higher cycle. So these new beginnings, these new success comes with a lot of positivity and pleasure. Sun card at the bottom, just letting you know that, this time is a time of awakening, and, maybe you're forgiving old people so that you can move on, or just focusing, like I said, on your independence so that you can, live out this new phase of your life at a higher, in a higher way. So let's go on to you. Let's get a card that is you. So you are, like I said, this card in the reverse, the 9 of Swords in reverse, is all about, releasing old worries and being hopeful once again. So whatever situation, like I said, it's taking a lot of strength and courage to get through it. And, you are relieved of any old anxieties. Let's see your path here. What is your path? For my Libras, what is the path? So you are very focused. Like I said, the number 9 is the number of strength, and you have the strength card as well, letting you know, just with this King of Swords that's coming out, that, you're focused on honesty and truth, and you're being truthful with yourself. And like I said, that makes you more powerful, more of an authority. Even if you don't know where you're going, you know that, you trust yourself to lead yourself there. So the King of Swords is definitely a leader. Let's see what your potential is. Definitely a lot of potential. Clearing up your mental space, air signs. And we have the Lovers here. So your potential is for the ultimate love and manifestations. just the ultimate harmony when it comes to your manifestations. So you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, letting you know that, if you're seeking whatever you're seeking out, you may have, escaped some bad situation that caused you to have a lot of courage to leave it, a lot of inner strength, letting go of fears in order to, get out of any situation. And now that you've done that, there's a lot of alignment here for you, and any, thing you choose to take on. So whether it is your passions, with something that you're working on, or whether it's any relationships, there's harmony there because of your strength. So let's go ahead. We have see what your options are now that you're in this energy. So first we have the number 3 with the Empress card, telling you about nurturing and abundance, and whatever actions that you're taking in this time, this energy is letting you know that you will experience a lot of enlightenment and abundance. We have the Judgment card, so we have 3 and 2. 2 is about that balance again. So whatever, like I said, whatever rebirth you are taking place in, whatever forgiveness you have let go or allowed to take place, that is what is bringing this energy. So you have 3, 2, 1. You may be seeing descending numbers like 4, 3, 2, 1, something like that. Your last card is the Ace of Cups, which is the 1, letting you know that you are coming upon a lot of energies of and feelings of intuition, harmony, balance, being very spiritual, just getting tapped into yourself, whatever that means for you, and just caring about whatever actions that you're taking and nurturing your own, like nourishing your own garden, your own waters, and letting that flow. You're deciding to focus in this way for yourself, and you're doing it very quickly. I'm hearing you might have had like a wake-up call that really focused your mind on yourself. Hello in the chat. Let's go ahead and thank you for commenting, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. Let's get 3 Moonology cards. Alright, you have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You also have a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So could be just a balancing of polarities. This is also a lot of air energy, like I mentioned before. So and also you have hold your vision, fixed moon. So whatever you thought, maybe you thought it was impossible, just know that the old you maybe thought it wasn't possible for them, but this new birth, this new cycle of you has nothing limited to them. So holding that vision of making sure that you are feeling like your most abundant self, giving it is Libra season right now, so the death of your old cycle, which is whatever age you were, is making way for the birth of this new cycle, whatever age you're turning. And in this cycle, there's new things for you here, new ideas, new romance, new abundance. So let's see what abundance is coming your way. Let's see what new abundance is coming your way. Let's see what new abundance is coming your way. Okay. So we have block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So you may be blocking old numbers, deleting old numbers, blocking out distractions. You're making a gratitude list, okay? Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. I definitely think that is, something that can help you stay focused, holding your vision on what you desire to have. So it also says it is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good to come to you and through you as it blesses the world. So, staying focused on your vision, holding your vision allows other people to, like I said, look at you, look at your strength, look at your courage, and really, take that as a lesson for them, letting them know that they can have more as well. So that is your reading, Libra, for this 10/10 harvest season. That is your reading. So thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let's get to Scorpio. So, Scorpio, this is your reading. In your pre-shuffle, we have the World card and the Ace of Swords, letting you know that new ideas is what's bringing you to this energy. Is taking you there very swiftly. Staying focused on your new ideas allows you to craft your world in such a specific way. So that Ace of Swords, requires a lot of mental clarity so that you're able to get what you want out of the world or see what you want. You craft your own world. So looking at that, like, if you are looking for, like, let's say a Jeep car, you will start to see Jeeps everywhere you go because of your mind is crafting your world. So let's see what your situation is. What is your situation for my Scorpios? Scorpio, what is your situation, Scorpio? You have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands letting me know that you are trying to move very swiftly to your world, this new world that you are, that you are focused on getting to. You are, speedily rushing towards that Ace of Swords energy. Once you have mental clarity, you know where you want to go. It's easy for you to get there. So thinking about, like, air travel, if planes are open and available for you to go, wherever you need to go. But you have to have the destination first. So Delta or wherever, they're always having flights, but you have to say, okay, you have to put in, this is the destination that I want to go to. And then you can speedily move towards that, and it can be manifested for you if you, have that organization. So let's see what's the action that you're taking. Taking a lot of quick action. So what is the action that you're taking? So your action is definitely getting into alignment with yourself, and the opportunities that are surrounding you. You have 7, 8, and 7. You might be seeing numbers in sequence like that. Just letting you know that, or you might be seeing 8, 7, 8. You have the Strength card at the bottom, letting you know that, whatever choices you have, you can always create more choices, but it's important to take action. So if there's an opportunity that's coming up, go ahead and jump on it. And if anytime you feel like, okay, now I want to do something different, you can take that new action as well. But if there's something being presented to you that seems like the best action for the time, go ahead and jump on it. Like I said, so let's see what's the outcome for you, paying attention to these opportunities and taking action when they come up. What's the outcome? So the outcome is a lot of, first of all, the number 5, 14 is 5, letting you know that you do have the options, you do have the changes, you do have a lot of changes coming towards you, and you can always find harmony and balance, even when you're going through life. Like I said, you may make a choice and you're like, okay, this was the best choice at the time, but now I need to make a higher and better choice for myself. 5 is a number of change, 7 is a number of options. So whenever you feel a better option comes along, take that option. A lot of people stay stuck in jobs or relationships because they like, oh, well, what if this is the last person or the last job or blah, blah, blah. Nothing is ever your last. You understand? So being very open and, patient with yourself as you make these changes is very important. Let's go ahead and see, what is you right now? What's a card for you right now? Describes you. So we have the Wheel of Fortune that popped out. You are, focused on, like I said, just that, the best things for you at this time. So on this card, we have the number 10, which is a return to the beginning, only at a higher level in the spiral of life. So that really just means that, there's a lot of energy of, a turning point, and you being very focused on that is what helps you really bring this in. Like I said, you may be like, oh, I'm scared to start over. You may be, looking at it from that perspective, but when you're starting over, you can begin again at a higher level. That's what the number 10 is about. Beginning again is not a bad thing, especially if, people who stay at a company for years and years and years, maybe they're really less likely to get promoted. As far as, people who move jobs like 2 years, so you may be coming up on an anniversary like that. People who move jobs every 2 years, they're more likely to get promoted, get more money, whatever you're looking for, just more esteem, more freedom. That can come to you through not being too stringent upon, just staying wherever just because it's safe. You have to make changes. That's what the number 5 is about. And the Temperance card is telling you that just because you're making changes doesn't mean that you can't find stability. So a lot of people look at, having a job for a long time as stability, but, there's different things that you could do that could just bring you closer to your goals at a higher level. So let's see what your path is here. So yeah, your path is to stay in alignment with yourself. Over all things, you have to make a choice of, who you're going to be loyal to. Is it going to be to, some institution, or will it be to, yourself? The number 7, it gets, the number 6 with the Lovers, is about balance and harmony and your responsibility. And you really have a ultimate responsibility to yourself. So looking at these numbers together gets us back to the number 7 of Cups, letting you know that there's too many options to be, scared to make a decision or scared to make a change. Like I said, you can always make a different change. And your potential is very high. As long as you nurture the best and highest options for you at any given time, your Wheel of Fortune will always be in the upswing. So if you're in a reverse moment where you feel like, I'm not sure of what to do, or you feel stuck, a change is necessary in order to bring you back into balance and harmony with yourself. So looking at that, let's go ahead and, we also have the 6 of Swords at the bottom, letting you know transition is always necessary. Moving on is not a bad thing. Let's go ahead and get the options. What are the options here? How this turns out for you. We have the Lover card popping up again. Just letting you know that, you can always come back into balance with yourself. You can always get back into balance with yourself. They have the Ace of Cups, letting you know that there is an abundance of love, compassion, opportunities, creativities, and, creative things that you could do to, forward your progress along. So getting us back to the number 7, which is the number of options, 7 of cups, letting you know there's so much here for you, and being open to change, open to everything. Okay, let's go ahead and go for one more. All right, last one we have Page of Wands. So you're definitely discovering a new way to be. You have limitless potential, and you are not stuck in any one way. There's so much freedom for you. So explore and discover new ideas. Be a free spirit. If you have felt, very locked down, be open, and that is what, really changes, and is very exciting as well. Not being scared of the change, but being excited for the change. So Queen of Wands, letting you know to have a lot of courage on, this freedom journey. It's like a journey for your freedom. So let's go ahead and get into your Moonology, Scorpio. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to yourself is being tested here. Are you more loyal to your job or to yourself? Are you more loyal to a partner or to yourself? Nothing is yet set in stone, letting you know, you don't have to stay in any one thing. Just letting you know that. And the last two that came out kind of goes perfectly. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries, and a new start is coming. So, be aware of the amazing things that can take place when you free yourself and be very mutable. Being very free, very open, and like I said, being very committed to yourself and your own desires. So let's get some from this deck here, see what type of abundance is coming. I like that message for you. Wow, okay. So you have God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So you also have donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So that could have been something where you've been giving your time, or just giving a lot of energy or money to a certain thing, and you're wondering if it'll come back. It definitely will, and it will be multiplied manyfold. So all positive change and successful. This is taking a divinely guided chance. All positive change. Your whole reading was about, taking a chance and, making a change. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. No risk, no reward. And you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So what are you making room for right now is so important. Being open. Like I said, God is your source, so you will never lack. There's no limitations, but like I said, your commitment is being tested, the commitment to yourself, to your dreams, and there's a lot of things that we say that we want, but it's like, do we have the courage to go after them? That is your test right now. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for commenting. And thank you so much for subscribing. Now we're going to go ahead and get into, let me pick these up. Now we're going to get into Sagittarius reading. So Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius. So I am just writing down your timestamp. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go ahead and get into your pre-shuffle, which was the Seven of Cups and Hierophant in reverse. So for you going against the norm is what brings an abundance of opportunities for you. You're not able to do things in such a conventional way and be happy with it. You have to really go against the grain and, be spontaneous in order for you to, really be happy with, everything that's going on. So that is your energy, in order for you to get to this, energy of the Six of Wands just, showed up. But that is your energy. Let's look at your situation in order to get, like I said, that's a lot of opportunities. There's certain things that you can, or, there's certain things that you want to do. So your situation right now, you're prepping for a new journey. The Three of Wands lets you know that, whatever you're about to do is a progress to get there. So the best thing that you could do is to plan out for these expansive opportunities that are going to show up, to be very open to these opportunities and how they will expand for you. So let's go ahead and get into that. And so you have, your action that you take is, being open to taking different, being open to being creative, taking creative actions and different skills like that. It takes a lot of power and a lot of willpower in order for you to continue on whatever journey that you're on. Like I said, being very open to whatever creative endeavors are coming to you right now. Seven of Cups energy, and taking action whenever it is very necessary. That is your power place. Your power is in being very action oriented. Now let's look at your outcome. What is your outcome here? So your outcome is the King of Pentacles, letting you know that, there is success and wealth and happiness at the end for you. A lot of abundance that you can even share so generously when you trust and believe in yourself and, like I said, take that action. We have 3 and 1 here, which comes to 4. That may be a big number to you, the number 4. But the 4 number is all about foundation and stability. So the number 4 in coming up for you is like when you plan effectively and take actions, you always have the stability that you're looking for. And you have so much abundance that you can be generous with it as well. So let's take a look at you right now. Let's get a card for you. A card that symbolizes you. So what we have come out is the Moon card, which is, coming down when you add it up. 18 comes to 9 about, being complete within yourself and being selfless. You're focused on, you've done a lot of the things that you've wanted to do, taking a lot of strength to get there, to whatever your passion is. But you are, your big dreams have paid off, and whatever you will be doing, whatever you are planning for, will also pay off, because that is your energy. You always know how to get something started, and you also know how to take that action. And your divine King of Pentacles energy is always going to show up for you in the end. So as long as you plan and take great actions, then you will always end up in the higher version of yourself in the end. So making sure that along the way you're planning good things, you're planning to succeed, and you're acting on the, what's the word I'm looking for? You're acting on the basically you already know that it's going to end off in the high version of the, King of Pentacles energy. So you're already acting under the assumption, there we go, the assumption that, you have already succeeded. So that's how you act. What is your path here? Very quick. Came out. So you are on the abundance path. The Empress came out, letting you know. We got the number 3 again. You have the 3 of Wands show up, but you have the number 3 again. 3 is all about, communication, excellence, and, creativity, being very optimistic, and, like I said, being very generous. This energy is the energy of, you may be developing something, you may be parenting someone, or just developing yourself. But you have grown so much, and, your actions are the things that, have put you in this new place. So your potential here is one of, like a higher one. Like, you also had the card flip out, showing judgment, but let's look at your potential here. Potential is the Page of Cups, letting you know that, any intuitive message, the moon is about, your illusions or your intuitions, your dreams, your abilities. Also, we have the Page of Cups. Like I said, it's also about, those intuitive messages, and, being open to new possibilities. The fact that these cards are both talking about dreamers and people who focus on their dreams, that is you. But you are also, you wake up from those dreams able to, plan out things and, take the actions that you need. So that's the Magician card, that's the Empress card, and you're never lost for any dreams. You have an abundance of things that you can always do. So let's go ahead and look at your options here. What are your options here? Immediately we have the 10 of Cups option, letting you know that, divine harmony, divine love, a divine family unit, all of that is there for you. We also have the Page of Swords, letting you know that not only do you have, a family life all sewed up for you, you also have new ideas and, new books to read, thirsting for knowledge. Maybe you're finding a new way to communicate to the world, get your voice out there, get your ideas out there as well. And we also have, again, the Page of Cups, letting you know that, like I said, you are a very creative individual. If you don't know that already somehow, I'm sure you do. But being very creative, being very focused on your dreams has made you be a force for creativity in such an immaculate way. Many people don't have that ability, or they do. We all have that ability, but many people don't take the action after they have the dreams, the daydreams. You are the person who will not just dream about what you want to do, but you will actively go after it. With that 3 of Wands energy and that Magician energy, letting you know that, you're someone who not only has the dreams, but you take the actions, and that's what gives you that wheel of fortune. People look at you and they're like, this guy or this girl just can't lose. No matter how unpredictable life can get, something always turns up in your favor, just because you have that energy of, that start energy, just good energy. And, we also have the 4 of Wands here, letting you know foundation, celebration, marriage, home, community, new ideas, new ways of expressing yourself, building your own community. That's all here for you as well. It's funny that showed up the number of 4 again. So 3, 4, 9, 8. Like group numbers like that. So let's go ahead and get your Moonology cards. An extra one flipped over, letting you know that you are good enough. That's the full moon in Virgo. But these 3 cards are balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Be bold and make the first move, card on the moon. So there's something, like I said, about that action that you take. Not only do you have the dream side, which is spirituality, but you have the practicality side of taking action, which is the magician. So that's why you're able to win so heavily, and that energy is always gaining momentum around you. So the energy is at an all-time high. If you are one who not only, thinks about the spiritual side of life, but actually takes the action as well, you're the one who makes the action, you make the move. And a lot of people will hesitate to take the action. So they'll have the dream, but they'll hesitate on the practical side of it. That's not you. You're the type of person you're very, open to making the first move and, not being scared to do that. So that energy is always gaining momentum around you. Let's go ahead and get these abundance cards for you, Sagittarius, excuse me. Sagittarius, let's get your abundance card. All right, Sagittarius. All right, so we are going to read these off for you. You have face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So that's another way that you're able to take action. A lot of people don't take action because they're scared of, will this happen or will it not? Don't be afraid. Anybody who has ever been successful, like I said, has struggled with that and has released it so that they can, make those moves. Having courage will take you a long way. Conscious consumer, you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. So you may be very choosy about who you're giving your energy, your time, your money to, because that also is the energy that gains momentum. So watching things that are more positive, buying things that are more helpful to you and the environment. You also have ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So if you need something, like I said, some people won't, take the initiative to just ask you if you need help. You have to be the one to make that initiative, and that can definitely help you as well. So being very clear on that. And I want to thank you, Sagittarius, for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing as well. There will be, more coming up. Hopefully this rest of this week I am, getting into a schedule. So getting into, a more routine, seeing exactly what I want to do. And also, if you want to see more dedicated readings, because it does harder for me to do, everybody's sign in 1 week, especially with my schedule about to, be different. So the more comments I see for particular signs, those are the ones that I will make sure I hit. So if you want your sign to be a part of that, engaging with any of my content will let me know who to keep doing readings for and what signs aren't actually, paying attention. So that is important as well. But that's just a disclaimer. if people start to ask, you know. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you all next week.